Hello everyone. For any investor in stock market, return on investments, that is ROI, is an important measure that will show the health of a stock portfolio. I would like to introduce you to Stock ROI Analysis. Stock ROI Analysis is a must-have app for the retail investors. Based on the National Stock Exchange data, the app calculates the return on investments of stocks in the portfolio and presents it in an easily understandable pivot table and visual charts. The app gives the return on investment trends in daily, weekly, monthly and yearly contexts. This key information helps us to rebalance the portfolio such that it gives optimal returns on the investments. Let's get started with the video. Here is the first screen, the stock master. Here we enter the stock names from our portfolio along with the buy cost and the quantity. I'm entering by quantity here. You can manage the portfolio in a simple manner. From here we move on to stock data. In the screen you will get to see the stock details for all the stocks that you entered in the stock master from the National Stock Exchange data. So there's the get NSE data button, and at the top right you see the enter start date option. Here you can key in any date, it's your preference. I've keyed in 1st March 2021. Now when I click the get NSE data button, it will fetch the 5 months data starting from March 2021. That is till July 2021. For all the stocks that you entered, it is going to fetch the 5 months data starting from the date you entered here. Further on, when you click get NSE data button, it will keep adding 5 months data. And entering the date, like I said, is optional. If you leave it blank and then click get NSE data button, it will fetch the last 5 months data. So now the data import is complete for all the stocks that you entered in your portfolio, from your portfolio. Now let's publish the return on investment report. Click the publish ROI button, which will take you to the return on investment trend screen. In the screen you can see at the top there is a pivot table where you can see the individual stocks as columns, and months are in the rows, and the return on investments for each stock is given here, and below that is the line graph. For individual stock, the return on investment is shown in the visual form as lines. There are 4 stocks here, and each stock is shown, the return on investment values are shown in colored lines. You can filter it as per your choice. Like if you want to see only the return on investment of one stock, you can easily visualize it. Now below that is the bar graph, the total return on investment bar graph, where it will show the return on investments at the portfolio level. So you can see for the month of June and July 2021, the return on investments on your portfolio is an upward trend. And next is the net change graph, which will show the movement of return on investments of your stocks. So all these, the pivot table and the visual representation of charts is for the month by default. You can change to any of these contexts, like you can choose by week if you want to view the weekly return on investments. The pivot table will change accordingly. It will give the weekly return on investments of each stock. You can see the changes here. And the graphs also will change accordingly for the weekly context. So with that we conclude the demo video of stock ROI analysis. You can check out the app and download it from techsolve.com/shop. Write to us in case of any queries or clarifications or any form of feedback in the email address techsolve@gmail.com. Thank you for watching the video.